Dr. Shetty is a distinguished expert in cardiology with impressive credentials, including an MD from AIMS and a DM from PG JIPMER, along with multiple fellowships such as FACC, APSC, FSCAI, and an MBA. With extensive experience in complex coronary interventions, valve implantations, device closures, and peripheral interventions. He has been at the forefront of groundbreaking cardiac care. Beyond his clinical expertise, Dr. Shetty is also a mentor and researcher, actively contributing to advancements in cardiology.
This was the priority, but I had to go for a meeting. But thank you. I'm sure you have had a wonderful class. Just to summarize, I will just take 2 minutes. Summary is heart disease is a lifestyle disease. That means it is related to lifestyle. We need to think about it. Yes, genes are important, but genes are like loaded gun. It's not. You are the trigger. The trigger is almost always pulled by you. How do we make it better? So one is diet, low carb. Think of total carb and low. It's about low calorie, not about fat, not about one ingredient. Overall calorie should be less. That's the one thing which we should think. The second thing what we should think is exercise. Do something versus nothing. It doesn't mean you have to join gym today. You do something, whatever, little bit more walk. It could be 1,000 steps. It could be 10,000 steps. Twice a week, in between week, 2 times, make sure you move all your joint. Now, this could be a yoga. This could be gym. You are doing some muscle. You do that. The other thing, don't neglect risk factor. If somebody is hypertensive, it is important that you manage your BP. Don't fight with your medicine. If you're diabetic, it's not about sugar. It's also about cholesterol, also about BP. Follow that. Fourth and fifth thing, probably manage your stress well, sleep well, have sleep hygiene. I know now most of you have WhatsApp and you may be on that for a long hour. WhatsApp is not true all the time. Don't follow all the advice of WhatsApp. Make sure 1 hour before sleeping, no TV, no mobile, no white noise. Read some books, meditate. I see some of you already meditating there. So together you could meditate, have a good time. These things help. So exercise regular, get your checks done, but too much extensive checks are not needed. Most of the time it's just some blood tests which you need to do. And let's know if you have any question, I'll be happy to answer.
Thank you, Dr. Shetty. We didn't have time to introduce you. I'll do that now. I think a lot of our seniors are looking forward to run a marathon on April 27th.
Okay.
We're asking them to take part and either walk, run, or do it in their comfort level. It's for 3 kilometers. So if somebody is planning to do that, keeping heart as the primary thing, what would you think they should be taking first steps towards if you have 1 month to prepare for the race?
I think it's a very, very good question. I feel this you have to ask this question 1 month before, and you have asked 1 month before. So when you plan something, plan it well. It should not be sudden. Do not stress your body. That's the first thing. So what I would say is it's always about warm up and always about cool down. So if you have 1 month, make sure you start walking from tomorrow. Maybe alternate day. One day you could do stretching, one day you could do walking. Then when you start jogging, let the first 10 minutes be a walk. Again, last 10 minutes has to be a walk again. You need to warm up, you need to cool down. And then middle path is okay. Anywhere when you are running, if you feel uncomfortable, discomfort, just stop. It's okay. I'm very, very happy that a lot of you want to participate in an event like this. I'm sure it will keep you very activated, but don't get carried away. It is possible. See, any one of us can have blocks. One of the reasons why they become very bad is you push yourself. You do things which you are not supposed to do suddenly. So don't do that, but do practice. When you're practicing, if you realize it's becoming difficult for whatever reason, don't think it is only age. there could be blocks. It's not a bad idea to come, if you're above 55, 60, and if you're uncomfortable, maybe meet any of the doctors, get a treadmill done, see your baseline efficiency and do it. But having said that, I'm a big fan of these events. The only caution I want to put is, be very cautious. That's the key word. And this caution should extend down. All of us know in marathon, 3 kilometers just right. I'm very happy that's what you're doing. But when people do ultra marathons, the 41-kilometer, people do it well. But some of them collapse at the end of it. Now, the reason for collapse is they have not cooled down. So warm up, cool down, 10 minutes. Don't compete with each other. Just be more, just remember that you're competing with yourself.
Thank you. That was a wonderful answer. We also have people in their 80s and some in their early 90s wanting to participate. Would you give them a different advice, or would it be the same advice to everyone?
You know something, I'll tell you a fun fact, and it's something which I love telling. People above 80 have better arteries than people at 70 and 60. You know why? Because they have better artery, they have survived till 80. And this has been our experience throughout. Whenever I do angio for 80 plus, believe me, this time there are 3 patients admitted, all 80 plus. You can't believe that. And their arteries are not that bad. I've had 50s and 60s people whose arteries are bad. So just age is just a number, and we all accept. There is something called as chronological age, which is your Aadhaar card age, which if you have not manipulated your Aadhaar card, that's your age. And there is other age, how you look, how you feel, how you act. So if you are 80, 90, and if you're okay, I think it's okay to participate, and it's amazing that you participate. But I feel, but don't have a, it's not a competition. It's these things are lifestyle. Don't make it an addiction. Don't make it an end point that, I'm 80 now. This is my, last marathon, or I must do it. Don't do that. Do it for fun. I'm sure you'll do it well.
Thank you, sir. That was a very interesting, and it gave a good guidelines for people to follow, easy to follow guidelines. I hope everybody takes it and prepare themselves for the marathon to come. And again, like doctor said, please start slow, continue, and again, rest before you continue next time.
Yes.
In a hurry,
Absolutely.
we all have the time to do it slow and steady. And let's have a fun weekend on April 27th. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you so
Bye.
much for
Bye.
the event. And for the rest of the members, we will continue to have these webinars again for the next 2 weeks so that you have your questions answered, you're prepared well. And please, in between everything, hydrate with water. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.